Welcome to Around the Peninsula. I'm KATUSA Corporal Lee Jae-gi. The alliance between the Republic of Korea and the United States is more than a joining of two nations and their militaries. It also brings the people of the both countries together. Army Sergeant Ryan Sharp tells us how this is possible.
In June of 1952, the 45th Infantry Division selected and secured 11 strategic positions to create a line of resistance and deny the enemy observation points. Chinese resistance was encountered heavily at Outposts 10 and 11. Company C of the 180th Infantry Regiment, led by 2nd Lieutenant Edward Pence Jr., held the two positions despite numerous battalion-sized attacks from the Chinese forces which lasted for 12 days. For his courageous actions, Lieutenant Pence was awarded the Bronze Star, an award that is framed and on display in the White House West Wing office of the Vice President of the United States, Mike Pence.
We stand here in this place to be able to give evidence of the commitment of the people of the United States. Let me say it's also very humbling for me to be here because my father served here in Korea in the United States Army more than 64 years ago. The General favored me this morning with a few reflections on my father's service here, and it seems altogether fitting that as Vice President I could be here to personally express the timeless bond between the people of South Korea and the people of the United States of America.
This isn't the Vice President's first international visit in office, but it is his first ever visit to South Korea. While reflecting on the service of his father, he offers a simple message.
People across the world should know that the bonds between our people are not simply strategic and military and economic, but they are personal, and they span generations of Americans and South Koreans. And on that foundation, we will see freedom through. We will see the interest of the security and prosperity of the people of South Korea. And in a word, we go together.
After a tour of the Joint Security Area, the Vice President spent time talking with UN soldiers at Camp Boniface. Army Sergeant Ryan Sharp, Panmunjom, Korea.
Korea was the first stop of Vice President Pence's 10-day four-country Asia-Pacific tour. The purpose of his trip is to engage with leaders, military troops, and business groups in the region. Holocaust Remembrance Day is observed on the anniversary of the Warsaw Ghetto Uprising. During the week of Remembrance, Sergeant First Class Victor Gardner visits Camp Henry Theater in Daegu, South Korea, where one company coordinated an observance.
The 188th Military Police Company brings the Holocaust Days of Remembrance to Camp Henry. The United States Congress established the Days of Remembrance as the nation's annual commemoration of the victims of the Holocaust and created the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum as a permanent living memorial to those victims. Remembrance not only provides an opportunity for us to memorialize those who were killed during the Holocaust, but it also reminds us of our responsibility to confront hatred, prevent genocide, and promote human dignity. Rabbi M. Bruce Lusting from the Washington congregation says, quote, "So Days of Remembrance is an opportunity for us to remember the suffering that was and the efforts that were made to put an end to such suffering. And it's a call to conscience today in our world to make sure that we aren't the silent ones standing by, contributing to the suffering of others."
This event was interactive and all footage is from the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum. Non-commissioned officers are the backbone of the Army and their main duty is to train and lead soldiers. NCOs from the 293rd Signal Company do exactly that when they put together a land navigation course on the side of a hill near Camp Carroll.
Soldiers have to maintain their individual warrior tasks and drills. One of those is land navigation, which requires a keen sense of direction and a little know-how. 293rd Signal Company sergeants have created a course to instruct others on how to move from one point to another.
Took them on a terrain walk, showed them what the terrain features looked like. So instead of just seeing a paper, they actually saw it in real life.
Land navigation is a perishable skill. In order to keep up with those skills, soldiers need to do practical exercises.
Most of the warrior tasks that we just do in a classroom. So I really wanted to get people out here and brush up on these skills and become more proficient.
Reporting from Camp Carroll, Korea, I'm Army Sergeant Alon Humphrey.
Once Sergeant Erdodi changes duty station, other NCOs will carry on with the course. The Good Neighbor program has teamed up with the Ministry of National Defense to provide a Taekwondo experience to a select few. Sergeant Karen Solano takes us to this special invitation.
Command Sergeant Major Stephen Payton and USFK service members from around the peninsula had the opportunity to take part in a Taekwondo camp hosted by the Ministry of National Defense.
Well, first of all, it's an honor to be here, and today I got the opportunity to come out to Kukiwon, to the World Taekwondo headquarters, and watch a continuing relationship between our U.S. forces and our ROC forces.
Attendees were able to experience a little bit of the nature of Taekwondo with the fierce performance by the 3rd ROC Army Taekwondo demonstration team.
You find the best athletes in the armed forces, and that's well known. And inside of these halls, you'll find some of the best athletes in the world and some of the most disciplined and focused people that you'll ever meet in your life. Come out to Kukiwon, the World Taekwondo headquarters, and be impressed.
Army Sergeant Karen Solano, Gangnam, Korea.
The event is a goodwill gesture by the Ministry of National Defense and is the first one in 2017 to open up the cultural programs for service members. Follow Army Sergeant Ricky Perez as he finds out about the USAG Humphreys community.
Expecting a newborn baby is exciting, but could be scary, especially if you don't know anything about parenting. The 2017 Humphreys Community Baby Shower is held to introduce the local resources soon-to-be or current parents can take advantage of.
The point of this event is to let people know all the resources that we have, surprisingly large number of resources considering the size of the Humphreys community, to let them know their options and their choices. It's also to introduce them to the New Parent Support Program.
The New Parent Support Program offers classes and lots of educational materials on baby care. What's convenient about this program is that it's voluntary and offers home visits to support new parents and even help with doctor's appointments.
So our whole goal is to help people integrate and feel comfortable in Korea, know where all of their resources are.
The Humphreys Baby Shower helps attendees become better prepared for parenting in Korea. Army Sergeant Ricky Perez, Camp Humphreys, Korea.
The Humphreys Baby Shower is held annually to give information on local resources available to expecting parents in the local community. It's more than just fun and games happening on Humphreys Garrison and around the Korea. United States and Korean soldiers find working and playing together is a real kick.
Team spirit is alive and well between U.S. soldiers and their Korean counterparts for KATUSA U.S. Soldier Friendship Week. KATUSA is short for Korean Augmentees to the United States Army, and they're an important part of military operations across South Korea. Friendship Week is a way to strengthen bonds through numerous competitive sports like soccer, wrestling, relay runs, and other events. I caught up with KATUSA Corporal Kim Jun-ho as he came off the soccer field.
같이 이렇게 미군들이랑 뛰면서
We give high fives and bump fists when one of our members makes a good play, no matter if it's a U.S. soldier or a KATUSA.
부둥키고 하니까 같이 플레이하면서
Playing recreational sports together makes us closer and builds real friendships that the workplace cannot easily offer.
Friendship Week is more than just bonding. Corporal David Noriega explains.
I think it's amazing to see so many different backgrounds coming together and playing with good teamwork, trying to win soccer games, baseball, volleyball. It's just really cool to see everyone intermix and play some really good teamwork.
At the end of any given day throughout the year, teamwork and friendship between the United States and South Korea is what it's all about. Army Sergeant Stephen Dornbos, Camp Humphreys, Korea.
The KATUSA U.S. Friendship Week is an annual event that happens every spring. That was it around the peninsula for this week. From all of us at AFN, enjoy your evening.
Teammates, it is time again for the American Cancer Society's Relay for Life. The relay is a 24-hour marathon event symbolizing that cancer never sleeps. Each year, it honors those who have survived, lost their life, and raised money for cancer research. Come on out and let's make a difference.